Hello princesses! Today I'm going to be talking about the Espoir Pro Tailor Be Glow Cushion Foundation. I have mine in the shade Ivory, which is very interesting because I have the foundation and I'm pretty sure I have it in the shade Vanilla. I don't know why I didn't pick Vanilla for this one. I have no idea what I'm doing with my life right now, so yeah. But I picked up the refill only for this one. The reason being is that I go through the cushions really quickly and I don't generally repurchase. So unless I really like the cushion, in which case I would probably buy the actual case the second time with the refills in it. I only buy the refills because I get less packaging waste this way. With a cushion, I'm almost guaranteed to use up all of them because what I do with the cushions is I use them in between swatches. So if you ever see me doing an eyeshadow swatching video or a cheek swatching video, the way that I can actually get the reapplication to be so good every single time is because I take off the entire side of the makeup that I have put on. So like with cheek swatches, I would put the foundation, the cheek product on both of my cheeks, and then I would take the entire section of the foundation off and reapply it. And yes, I do go through quite a lot of foundation to do that. The easiest way to do it is to use a cushion because simply you don't have to pump it out onto the back of your hand. Things get messy. So they're my preference, and that's why I get a refill. It's also cheaper, way cheaper, and I don't take them outside. So I don't really need the case, although they are handy if you're traveling. So that was a very long intro. I already have the Espoir Be Glow foundation, no, Pro Tailor foundation Be Glow in the shade Vanilla. And I wear that one a lot. It's my travel foundation. I just got a tiny mini size and it's great. Am I going to finish up the mini size? Probably never. But will I finish up this one? Yeah. So I decided to get the cushion just to see if I liked it as much as I like the actual foundation. So for the cushion, looking on the website, it's a not very good product description. It just says fresh genuine radiance like your own skin, natural genuine cover like your own skin, bright all day genuine lasting power like your own skin. Which is not really giving me that much information, but yes. So for this one, the product packaging is very simple because I do only have the refill. It comes with a really nice cushion puff. I particularly like this one. It is like really soft and spongy. It blends everything out perfectly, and I really enjoy using the cushion, almost probably maybe more than I enjoy the cushion itself. The cushion puff is really nice to use. I picked up the shade Ivory, and this one is the second lightest shade, and it is a lot more yellow toned than Vanilla. I think when I looked at the swatches online for the cushion, the Vanilla shade looked really pink, and when I have the Vanilla shade actually in real life, I don't notice that it looks pink on my skin at all. But I am wearing the Ivory at the moment right now and it does look pretty good. It is slightly light, but that is because I am slightly more tan than normal. I've been at the beach, yeah, and I tan very easily. So I have warm toned yellowy, more like olive skin. So when I get in the sun, I go quite brown quite fast. So yeah, my arms are looking like the top part of my arms that you can see there. Super tan. Whoops. So I'm going to apply the cushion with the puff provided. Mine is actually a little bit dirty at the moment, but that's okay. And because I haven't got the actual compact, I do need to use a separate mirror, which for me isn't really a huge issue because I don't really take these cushions on the go to touch up. However, if you do want them to be portable and things like that, obviously you can get the cushion case, which I would recommend. Like this is too, it's better. But I find that I actually really like the cushion puff. It's super soft and spongy, it's really nice. My hair is sticking to my face and it makes it really easy to apply the cushion. Shade wise, I think it's okay. It's probably not a perfect match. Actually, because I'm a little bit tan at the moment as well, it's a little bit light. But it's still pretty warm tone, so it's still pretty yellowy. So it does work, it's just not absolutely perfect. So that's what it would look like on one side of my face versus not on this side. This is a birthmark, so it obviously is not going to be covered by any foundations. That's my regular skin tone. That's the one with the birthmark on it. So I do really like the way that this looks on my skin. It's a really nice finish. It does have medium, I would say medium to light coverage, because I can see a lot of the freckles over the side of my face, scars, and I was just looking at little red scars here as well, trying to cover them up a little bit more. But overall it's made the tone of my skin a lot more even, which is really nice. I don't particularly like at the moment a full coverage foundation. We're not in we're in summer at the moment in New Zealand, so probably medium coverage is my preference, but this is, yeah, medium to light. So I'm just going to do the other half of my face really quick. So this is how the cushion looks when it is fully applied. It does look really nice. This piece of hair is really bothering me. It's, yeah, like I said before, light to medium coverage. Nice finish. It's not too dewy, but it's also not sort of flattened too matte, so it's a perfect in the middle. Super easy to apply, and I think that looks really nice. The color is just a little bit off for me. In terms of texture close up, it doesn't do a huge amount for what my skin looks like normally, which is okay. It doesn't make it worse, but you can see a lot of the pores, and you can see over here you've got lots of like the freckles and things like that that you can see. So that's the light coverage coming through. Freckles and stuff. Doesn't really do much for like the little lines underneath my eyes, but it doesn't make them worse either. It just doesn't make them look a huge amount more covered. Definitely see the scarring, scars. So yeah, not super covering. So I'm going to go on about my day, and I will check in with you guys throughout the day. So the cushion has been on for 6 hours now, and it's looking pretty good. The thing that I just noticed, which is really terrible because I've just been to the supermarket, is that I've got the flute smudge. So if you didn't know, I play the flute. Some products interfere with the silver or the nickel plating that you have on the flute, and they'll make a smudge. So you can't particularly see it too badly, but I can definitely see it. It's like a little grey patch just right here. You can get rid of it by just doing this, but by doing that you will get rid of some of the coverage. But I've been out and about with a nice grey smudge underneath my lip, and so people are probably thinking, what is that lady been doing? So that's unfortunate. I also didn't do the rest of my makeup today because I haven't had the time to do it, so I'm just not going to do it. But so far the cushion is looking pretty good. I don't feel like I'm too shiny anywhere. There is a little bit of oil on the nose, and there are some smudges underneath the eyes where my glasses have been, but overall we're looking pretty good. So I will pop in with another update a little bit later on in the day. So this is how the cushion is looking after 12 hours. It is a different day because yesterday I got stuck making an Untitled Goose Game set of cupcakes, and then got very annoyed, rubbed my face, and then I was like, well, that's not a fair test anymore, is it? So this is day 2. I finished making the Goose Game cake, and now my fingers are covered in food colouring. But the cushion is not holding up that well. It does melt quite a lot, like on the top of my nose, around where my glasses have been. I've got a little bit of a mark on my chin as well. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Like, it doesn't look like I'm drowning in oil, but when you look really, like if you look at my nose, like specifically my nose, you can really see the cushion, like it just looks like melted. Yeah, the forehead is not too bad. It's pretty oily, but not awful. I guess it's because I don't see it that much. I think you can kind of see what I mean by the nose. Like, you can see the tip, there's no more coverage on the tip of the nose. Like, if it like completely comes off, so you cannot touch it when it's kind of in that state. Like, I could try and smudge some stuff over, but honestly it's really tricky. And then yeah, around the mouth is missing a fair amount too. So overall, not great, not my favourite, although like my cheeks are totally dry and everything. Like, this part of my face is fine. It's just my forehead, oh my god, that's horrifying. Like, that is melted, this is melted. Chin is just gone. Like, I can't really feel any cushion there anymore, so not my favourite. Overall, I am a fan of this cushion. However, I don't think that it's worth the amount of money that it is. It is a bit more expensive. So for the refill only, it was about 18 to 20 US dollars around about, which I would consider a bit more pricey, especially considering I could get like an Etude house cushion that I like quite a lot also for maybe like 5 to 6 US dollars for a refill. It does make a difference, and I just don't think that the Espoir one really is that amazing. I like the foundation a lot more actually. I assumed that the cushion was just going to be like the foundation but in more convenient packaging, but I find that the foundation, it makes my skin look beautiful, it makes it look super glowy and perfect and lovely, and this cushion makes my skin look nice but not as nice as the foundation does. Why? I don't know. So overall, I think that this one is a really nice colour. It's got a fair colour range. There's 5 colours. Tan goes like a nice medium tan, but it doesn't really go very deep at all. The sun is going to hide behind a cloud, which is bringing some glorious coolness to the room, but bad lighting, I'm sorry. So color-wise, I really like it. Vanilla or ivory probably are going to be okay for me. Ivory probably a bit better in summer, vanilla a bit better in winter. The application, nice and easy, no problems. It's just a general cushion. I didn't find that it clung to any dry patches, it didn't pill or anything like that. There was no adverse reactions to applying the cushion. I don't think that it has the best longevity. It did really, like, I was making some cupcakes and wearing it last night and it was like melting right off my nose. It was quite tragic, but it was okay. I mean, that was around about 12 hours where I was looking at it and thinking, that's not so good. It does have a tendency to feel a bit drippy as well, so if I feel sweaty when I touch my face, I can touch and all of the foundation will come off on my fingertips. The best way to stop doing that is to avoid touching your face. Good tips, right? So that's kind of what I would recommend. If you have really oily skin or you're in a really humid climate, it's not a product that I would recommend for that reason. But if you are in a drier climate or you have drier skin, this could be a nice foundation for you, especially because it doesn't cling to dry patches. So I like this one and I will continue to use it up. However, it's not going to be a product that I repurchase. So thank you guys so much for watching this review and I will see you in the next one. Bye!